In this video, I wanted to show you how to link a sibling to the family tree. So over here, we have this couple on the family tree, and then here they are in a record. And then notice that we have a sister. So the key thing to keep in mind is to watch who the focus person is. So right now, the focus person is Amos, but notice that Jemima, even though she's listed as a sister, is actually the sister of Mary Alice Ward. So what we need to do is make Mary the focus person. So notice now she's our focus person, so she's listed as head. And notice that her parents are on the tree. And so now we can open up her siblings, and there you can see Jemima. And so then we've attached it, and so we're done. Let me show you another case that's a little harder. Notice here we have some grandkids. So their names are the Dixons. So in this case now, a lot of times we won't be able to do it, but here's one way we can possibly do it. Let's open up a new tab. And so we come here and hit descendancy, and then we're going to go out 3 generations. See, and the problem is she doesn't have all of her descendants listed. So one thing we could do is we could spend a little bit of time growing out her tree and trying to find which of her daughters married a Dixon. And that'd be worth doing in this case. And so that's probably what I would do. Other times you'll just see the Dixons listed here, and you can basically come over here and you can, basically I'll show you, like, imagine you found one of the grandkids, you'd copy the ID, then you come over here, you hit record, you'd go to the grandkid that you want to do, and then when you come up here to review and attach, then it has the option of putting in the PID right here. Let's just see if any possible matches show up. They don't. Okay, let me just show you a couple more examples. That's what most of these are going to be like. We had already done most of the 1910 census, so the only ones we really missed were these kind of harder cases. So here you notice we have 2 brothers. In this case, they're the brothers of the head. Now this is a good example to show you, because notice the problem we have is the head doesn't have any parents listed. And so if we go to try to drop the siblings in, it will get a little error message that says we can't do that. So let me show you how to handle this. So what we're going to do is come here to the head. So we've got George H. Thompson, and for his parents, we're going to just put in just his father, just with the surname, just as a placeholder. And then what that allows us to do is now when we come back here, we can refresh. Now George has a parent, and so now what it'll allow us to do is to put the 2 brothers in. So I think most of the things you see will fall into one of those 3 cases that we just did. So I'm excited to have your help on this. And one other thing is that anytime you're working on this and you come across a case like this where there's other census records, feel free to go ahead and do those, because ultimately what we're hoping to do here is link all of these people across all of the censuses and then link them to other records. So I'm really grateful to have your help. Thanks for all you're doing.